What was the door prize?
Another booster pack of Modern Masters 2015.
Oh, that's pretty sweet.
Which is what the players here are competing for, a booster box, along with many other prizes.
Wow.
So he already opened his pack.
What did he get?
Got a Ghost Council of Orzhova.
That's pretty good.
It's okay. It's not as good as Obsidian Ghost Council, but it's the same. It is like the old version of Obsidian. Not really. It's not a comparison. Maybe David's on Abzan. Looks like a Siege Rhino he drew.
Oh, I happened to see David's deck earlier. He's 4 colors.
Is it blue or red?
It's blue. He's playing pretty much Abzan, but he's splashing blue for it look like old Sidisi. Or was it new? Yeah, both Sidisis, I think.
Oh,
It's
okay.
interesting.
I guess the new Sidisi works well with the old one since you can sack the zombie tokens
Yeah.
with the exploit. That's a thing that could happen.
Yeah. I think the old Sidisi was the only blue card that I remember seeing. I didn't watch his game for very long.
He might have negates or disdainfuls from the board.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's the blue source already.
Yeah.
Brandon, I assume if he hasn't seen this yet, he's a little lost.
And he is playing Whip.
That works so well with Deathmist Raptor, right? Deathmist works anytime a card's flipped up, you put it into play face down. Is that how Deathmist reads?
Are you talking about whenever you play the 1/1 guy?
No, the card Deathmist Raptor.
Yeah.
It's whenever a permanent you control's flip face up, you can return it from your graveyard face down, right?
Are you asking if the Wayfinder trigger would...
No. I'm saying, like, if he flips up a permanent, it's good that he milled a Deathmist Raptor. That's what I was saying.
Yeah.
It's something that's just free for him to get in the future.
Oh, I thought you were asking if the land's going in there somehow.
Oh.
Triggered it. I was like, I don't
No.
think so. That was true.
Yes.
Technically drawing a card could maybe...
Carter also won this round. Congratulations, Carter.
Yeah, David's deck looks like it has a lot of good synergy.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of decks that have look pretty fun. The deck Davies Newman is playing, it's pretty awesome.
What is
it's
it?
4-color Collected Company deck. Plays like Manus Riders, Savage Knuckle Blades, Rabble Masters, just a bunch of the good 2 or 3 drops that Fleece Mainline that you can get off a Collected Company.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, he how did he lose? I want to say he lost to damage from taking Mana Confluence damage and Painland damage.
Does he does he have any removal, or is it just a bunch of creatures?
I think it's mostly creatures. I didn't get to see it too much. That was the round that Josh Black 2-0'd him. It was 8 minutes or something. I think that's the round that they put Casey and Ken Adams on.
Mm-hmm.
So Thoughtseize on turn 3 coming down for Brandon. Is going to look at his hand. Going to see one Den, Protector, Death Mist, a Rhino, Opulent Palace. Is that a... What is that card? Is that a...
Is that
Villainous Wealth?
Or is it that 4/4 that when you
Rakshasa Vizier
a creature, it gets bigger?
I'm not sure. I feel like this is a very David Black card.
Yeah. He told me it would have some jank in it.
I'm just gonna write Soul Tie card down because I don't know what it is.
I think it is that 4/4 thing.
Is it a charm? It might be an Abzan charm. I think it's an Abzan charm. I'm almost positive. It looked like it had modes.
I do like taking Din Protector there with Thoughtseize, though.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Dim Protector, if you let that hit play, it's bad news bears. Especially with a Death Mist already in the graveyard. Mm-hmm. You don't want it to flip up. So that's good for Brandon. Doesn't have to crack his Bloodstained Mire now.
Is that an Urborg in play?
Mm-hmm. Siege Rhino coming down, yeah. 16 to 23 in favor of David. David being at the top of your screen playing Abzan Splash Blue, and at the bottom we have Mardu Dragons from Brandon Salmons.
I think this is going to be a tough matchup for Brandon because all those sack cards that he has, I mean, they're going to get Satyr Wayfinder and not his really big threats.
So it's 12 to 23. I think they missed the life gain, but they're fixing that.
Oh yeah,
right.
Crackling Doom gets the big
Oh,
one.
Crackling Doom also deals 2.
I'm zoned out.
Oh, you're thinking Foul Tongue.
Foul Tongue Invocation, yeah.
Thunderbreak Region, that's going to be a card that he has to handle pretty much right now. And with the cards in hand, if it's an Abzan Charm, he can, but then he's going to eat 3 damage, which isn't too bad when you're sitting at 21 and you play Siege Rhino. Definitely an Abzan Charm in his hand. Looks like he drew another copy of Death Mist Raptor.
Would you go ahead and Abzan Charm that region? Or just get aggressive?
Another... Oh, I guess that there was a second Siege Rhino. I would have definitely played the second Siege Rhino, put him to 9.
Yeah, that's a good card.
I might as well swing in there with the 1/1. Just joking.
JK.
JK LOL. Opulent Palace coming down. So I believe he has 2 Death Mist Raptors and an Abzan Charm and 1 unknown card in his hand. Unless one of the Death Mist Raptors was that Siege Rhino I just saw. In which case I am very confused. Second Crackling Doom to handle the second Siege Rhino. 22 to 9. An attack to put him down to 18. Right now, Brandon's clock's better than David's. And he's been stuck on 4 for 2 turns.
Mm-hmm.
Could not tell what that card was. Might have been a Sidisi.
Old or new?
It was multicolor. Well, I'm pretty sure the card you drew was multicolor.
I definitely
Death
see
Mist, Death Mist. I'm pretty sure that's an Abzan Charm. I know it is. I saw the circle. It's gonna put him down to 8. Not moving the tablet like they should be. That's not a big deal.
Tisk tisk.
Yeah, shame on them. Third Rhino.
It was a little weird playing
Sidisi.
and remembering to
do
use
that.
because I'm used to writing it down.
The one time I was featured in the live stream thing that I did we used an iPod Touch, and it was really weird to like write it down then do that. So I definitely get that. Hopefully it's not like that in the future, and you all can keep life totals, and I'll just keep them on. Like that's what I've been trying to do. Like right now, Sumo is definitely at 8 life. He took 1 from the Seder Wayfinder, and it has not been marked yet. He went from 12 to 9 via Siege Rhino, and then he definitely took 1 from that Seder Wayfinder. So that's why you always keep track on paper. I'm sure that it's right on their paper, but they didn't move it up on... Oh, good night, Tyler. He said good night.
Good night, Tyler.
4 mana is the second Thunderbreak? Oh, he played a tap land. I see. So Rabble Master comes down. That's not a card that can do a lot right now. Token's going to eat the token, and they're going to take 4. David's going to go down to 14. And unless he has Murderous Cut, he's going to be able to attack with that Sidisi.
Sidisi's what, a 3/3?
It's a 3/3, yes. And there's a good chance it's going to... I assume in this deck it's built to where it's a really good chance that he's going to trigger the Sidisi.
Would you have held back with your Thunderbreak Regent to block it, potentially?
No.
Thunderbreak's
a 4/3, right?
It's a 4/4.
Is it?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a 4/3. That changes it. I don't know. He might just be 1, 2, 3, 7.
No,
If he doesn't block the Rabble Master or the token, he can go to 7 life. Yeah, I don't know. I might have actually left it unblocked or untapped to block with.
I don't think he's blocking, so he's taking 5 down to what, 3?
Yeah, it should be down to 3, but they're gonna... If they move it on that, it'll say 4. It should be 3. I assume you would have held the Thunderbreak back.
I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what's in Brandon's hand, but it seems like he's behind, and I think that I would be playing defense.
He obviously didn't have Murderous Cutter. That would have came down pre-combat.
I think it's fine trading Rebel Master there with a token just because he's not going to do too much more.
Alright, so they had it right. He only took the 3, right? Yeah, 3 from Sidisi.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they fixed it. So, Cedar Wayfinder, okay. So, David still has, I believe, Abzan Charm in his hand, which he can cast. Yeah, you'd have to lose a life, but he can cast it. He has 1 to 2 Death Mist Raptors. I think it's 2. So, I think he's gonna morph a... No, just hard cast a Death Mist. You gotta respect it. Magma Jet? Nope, land.
I can't tell what he's holding.
He's going to scry that to the bottom. He did not like the looks of it. What do you think he's looking for here to keep on top?
This is game 1, right?
Yeah.
So he wouldn't have any kind of wrath effects in his deck. I don't know. Maybe another dragon he could put into play here, and then I would hold them both up, and then hopefully he has Kolaghan in hand so he can just swing lethal the next turn.
Get him on the swing back without David really realizing what's going to happen.
Yeah, because the most, if he has Kolaghan in hand now, the most he can do is 12, so that won't do it. So I think he needs to hopefully play another dragon here or something like that.
Oh, looks like maybe a Storm Breath, or might be the Kolaghan.
I think he needs to hold up.
So Storm Breath. All right, so he's going to have to block.
He's at 5.
I think he's still going to. He might not lose this attack.
He's holding up, and then.
But he has to block. He has to block the Death Toucher, though.
Does he?
Yeah. The Sidisi would deal 3. 4's getting through if he blocks with both.
You're right.
And he definitely made another token. So the deck's working pretty much how David wants it to. It's looking really nice. He said, "These are my attacks. What are you going to do about them? Block your 3/3s and kill my Thunderbreak?" Or, yeah, I would keep the Storm Breath because it is Abzan. He could have a white removal spell like an Abzan Charm.
Yeah.
So I like this play. It's unfortunate that you have to block the Death Mist since it has Death Touch and all. Oh yeah, I forgot I can distribute counters. I forgot about that. So, obviously, with the well-known mode on Abzan Charm, the one that was like the best combat trick for a while, David gets the first game, and we're gonna see Sumo on the play in game 2.
I like that he did it that way. I mean, he could have just Abzan charmed away one of the dragons, but he would have taken damage. But that could have been another way to win that game. But I like just distributing counters because no matter how he blocks, he's gonna take that. If he didn't have that, I think Sumo. I think the only way he won next turn is with a Kolaghan.
So looks like there was definitely. I can't tell what that blue card is on top, but I know I saw Disdainful Stroke. I still can't tell.
I can't tell either.
It looks like the Tempest counterspell. Dig Through Time, maybe? I can't tell. I think it's a blue card, though. What would you side in against this? Since I believe you guys are both playing very similar decks.
Oh, if I was playing Mardu?
Yeah, against
Dragon?
this 4-color thing.
Well, he's going to be on the play, so I think I'd...
No, you would be on the play.
Yeah. Yeah, Brandon would be on the play.
Oh, sorry.
I think that's tough. He's got so many little guys. My instinct would be to go aggressive and leave in like Rabble Master